Hello everyone, LykeAMage here, and, well, I think it's time I start something new. See, recently my PS2 has been broken, and my PS3 is out of commission at this point in time. And I figured, well, since I can't really help any of that, we might as well select a storage device. And get ready for one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. The feels. And skipping intro. Alright everyone, welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. Settings. Let's go ahead and... Yeah. Really should have fixed this beforehand. Alright. Oh, God, that scenery. It's so amazing. Guys, the feels, guys. Guys, the feels. It's so feely and feely feels. And feely feels.
The 13 days after we awoke were the beginning of the end.
Oh, God. For those of you who don't know the storyline at the beginning of this game, if this is the first time you've ever seen this, it's really confusing at first. You have no idea what's happening. Like, when I started this, I was like, what? What is... I don't... Okay. The bad part is, at the first, it's real cutscene, and I don't know what to do.
You serious?
Yes.
Quiet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Best of luck. She did it!
See, when this first happened, I was like, what? What is, what's that? Let's see. What is? Alright, so not even 5 minutes in, and we're already murdering people. The game hasn't even truly started yet, and people are dying everywhere. I already like this game. See, I could have sworn he was just wearing both of those, but... Okay. I'll just accept this. You know, I probably shouldn't play a bunch of heavy cutscene games. I probably really should have thought of this. Oh well. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so I guess, yeah, I'll just talk about the game for a sec. No, I don't. No, wait. I'll do it while the tutorial's happening. The tutorial. Alright, well, it's a machine. It's kind of its job to be rational, I guess.
Watch and learn.
And immediately goes into battle. Yay! Alright, tutorial time. View the tutorial. Time flows continuously throughout the battle. Watch as your ATB gauge slowly charges. And it just goes. Characters perform actions by expending charged ATB gauge segments. Blah blah blah. The actions which they perform depend on the commands you select. You can input entire strings of command and then unleash them all at once. Select auto battle if you're feeling lazy, or select abilities to specify individual commands as you see fit. The description is going to appear at the top of the screen. Where like the tutorial's flashing, you see a little help thing at the top. I'll probably draw an arrow later. That's where it is. For now, try selecting the auto battle command. Move the cursor to the auto battle and then select A. Two attack actions have just been placed in your command queue. Queue? As you learn new abilities, you will use commands other than attack. It will also become possible to create longer strings of commands. Next, select the target. Okay. And only one enemy, so it's kind of hard for me to choose more. Alright, once you finish your attacks, enter more commands and continue fighting until you have defeated the enemy. Note that you will only be able to control the actions of lightning. Saz will fight on his own, supporting her as he deems best. Good luck. From here on out, how you fight is up to you. Alright, so, the game is divided into chapters, I guess you could say. 13 of them to be precise, but, you know, play on words, ha ha ha. The first chapter is mostly like tutorials so you can learn how to play. Yeah, fall back, run away. It's a giant machine. It's trying to kill you.
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, alright? Hey!
Oh, yes. Alright. I guess, like, whenever this chapter's over, I'll put main descriptions up for all the characters, because, bleh. I have played through this game before, and I know all the things and the stuffs and the jazz. Another one, right? No? Okay, just fine. At blah blah blah. Later on, I'll show you guys, like, who's best at what, which characters are, like, more suited for what situation, words. I had this all planned out, but this does not turn out the way I want it to. I don't think it ever will. Alright, afraid. Alright, so, I'll go on about the game for a sec. At the beginning of the game, it's very linear. Like, it's exceedingly linear. And it's mostly just giving you a basic rundown of what's going on and how things can happen and stuff like that. I probably should have went over that screen. Most people don't like this game because of how linear it is at the beginning. And I can see why. Because it's supposed to be, you know, an RPG, but you can't really have much to go through.
Oh goodness. Whew. We did it.
We did it, Zaz. Saz. Saz is like the funny guy. He's like the comedy relief. I'm glad he's here.
Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier?
Oh.
I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you?
Words.
What are you doing
Sanctum.
trying to stop the purge?
Purge.
Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Soldier. Important words. Probably should be paying
Where do you
attention.
think you're going?
Away from you, obviously.
Man,
Oh, the Chocobo chick. That's the best character in this game.
Chocobo? Just can't
Right
catch him,
there.
can't
That
we?
Chocobo. It's the best.
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh well.
The Hanging Edge. The restricted
Get too
zone.
old for this.
Achievement unlocked. Instrument of Fate. So basically, if you can survive the beginning instructions, you get a thingy. Change controls? Nah. I think I'm good with this. Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, it's... Oh, it's teaching me? This never happened before. I think we'll just keep it there. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it there. Okay. And primer.
Sure we can get through here?
Yes, we can get through here, Saz. See? What did I tell you? I should probably save, because I really don't want to do this again. Chapter 1, The Fires of Fate. These little access points are where you can, stop and get things. The Unicorn Mart, which we only have right now, will sell basic items. And right now, all we can buy is potions, really, because Phoenix Downs are so damn expensive. I guess I should also go over the menu. Damn it. Alright. And right now, all we have is the leader, who you're playing as currently, Lightning, and your party member, Saz. Status just tells you, the basics of what they have. Right now, Lightning has an HP of 200, a strength of 30, a magic of 30, even though magic won't come in until later. Spoilers! Weapon. Alright, I guess this is where it gets kind of weird. In most games, you level up your characters. In this, you level up your characters not by killing a bunch of guys, but you level them up from their weapons and their abilities that you get later on, which you'll see when it happens. I'll go over that. Alright, so weapon, she only has the Blaze Fire Saber. We have no accessories or passive abilities at this time, and since we're just regular old humans, we aren't resistant to anything. Saz. He has 220 HP, a strength of 24, and a magic of 26, and he uses Vega 42s, level 1. Abilities, we have attack and blitz. And Zaz only has attack. And equipment, we have nothing. I could unequip it. No, never mind. There's nothing to it anyways. Alright, inventory, potions, our weapons, components, those are more important later. I know everything's more important later apparently, but it's hard to go over stuff at the beginning. Map. I said data log. Alright. Here is like all of this is optional. I'm just going over it right now to give you a basic thing. Alright. I'll probably go over these more later when I get them more. Alright, The Fires of Fate, Chapter 1. Lightning and Saz are held aboard a military purge train along with a group of civilians destined for exile. In stark contrast to the uncertain and despairing people around her, Lightning appears determined and focused. She seizes upon an instant of inattention to disable a guard, and her impressive display inspires Saz and the other civilians to take up arms against the soldiers. After clashing with army forces, the train crashes to a halt in the war-torn district known as the Hanging Edge. Saz attempts to figure out Lightning's angle, but she shows little desire to share. The former soldier throws herself in the battle without the slightest hint of hesitation. What could be driving her? I'll probably go over those more. Okay, those you don't need to see. You don't need to see those. You don't need to see that. Enemy intel. That's just things that we fought. Settings. You guys should know what that is. You bet it is, says. Alright. Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy's detection radius, the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen will flash and warn you. Coming into contact with any enemy will initiate a battle. Like that. Later, you can do more things, but since this is linear and you don't have much room to move. I can't speak today. All we can do is just engage pointlessly into these fights. Alright, I'll go over the screen. Alright, this is the battle results screen. It shows the stats, the score, and the rating of your battle. The target time is how long it should take you at least, or around, the computer figures to fight this battle. The initiative bonus is like if you get caught off guard, if you catch them off guard, if you both notice each other, that's how your score will be affected by that bonus. The battle duration is simple, that's how long the battle lasts. The points per second is how many points you have earned that second. I mean, not second, throughout the fight. The score we got was 14,734, which means that we have a base score of 13,000. And the rating we got, which we will usually get throughout all of these, is a 5-star rating. And spoils is usually what we gain from fighting enemies. Yes, Saz, I'd like to continue. Thank you. Because you're taking so damn long. Okay, that's nice. And now another battle. Okay, let's see. God, there's not much to talk about. Okay. So, I guess I could go ahead and tell you guys what's going on. I mean, you'll find out later anyways. Might as well find out now, unless if you've played it before. In case you haven't, what's happening is the military people, guys, government thingy, think that the other world in this universe, Pulse, has sent these it's hard to describe it. These people called LykeAMage, which have been marked by gods, you could say, to take out to do certain things for the gods, and the gods are called Fal'cie. Okay. Saz? That happened a while ago. Alright. Thingy. These are always important. Items. We get these in these floating orbs, and they make a specific sound, in case you didn't hear it. Saz, what are you doing? Come on. Okay, cutscene, yay.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell.
And that's the basic plot of this.
Hell's not sounding too bad, because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
The Purge is where the government sends a bunch of these people that they round up, and they ship them, quotation marks, you can't see, to Pulse. Because on Cocoon, the world on which we are right now, Pulse is like hell, as they have said. Like literally just now. And because of that, everyone's terrified of Pulse, even though no one has gone there in the past. God, I don't remember what the actual time is. I think it's 300 years, I think. Anyways, that's basically what this whole thing's about. Is that... because you're in the way, that's why I'm pushy, Saz. Damn it. Alright. Saz. I get it. Where was I? Oh yeah. Okay, so... Okay, let's just forget that for a bit, because I have no idea where I was going. God, I need to get better at this. Alright, those aviator floating guys, they drop Phoenix Downs a lot more often than the other guys do. There's a little thingy right here. I'm going to go ahead and get this that we saw in the cutscene earlier in the background. An Iron Bangle. Those increase health by 50 points. Might as well equip it. Oh, that's going to make me angry. Oh yeah, we got this chip thing from that dog thingy that we saw earlier. Or that I saw. But we saw. Yeah, it's us. We saw this. Words. Alright, camera's getting weird. Can't control that. Oh hey, what's that? What's going on down here? Oh, people are fighting a behemoth. And it's like Saz said, cold-blooded murder. Nope. Very carefully. That's how we beat it. And 50 gil. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna say this right now. Gil is very hard to come by in this game. It is so hard to get. And by that, I mean, like, you don't earn money from any of these fights. You don't earn any of it. The way that you do get money is from, you know, those spheres that we just saw, where we got 50, or by selling our items. These little components that we have, like the chip thing that I got. Some of them will sell for a fair price, and others won't sell very well at all. And it's not preemptive if you say it out loud while charging. I mean, you guys both have guns. Item usage tutorial. Great. View the tutorial. Whenever your HP begins to run low in combat, you can heal yourself using items to avoid being knocked out. Select Items command to open your party inventory. It looks like you have some potions which restore HP when consumed. The number next to the item tells you how many items of that type you have left. Move the cursor to the name you wish to use, which is potion, and use it. It's a waste of a potion. Since a single potion heals your entire team, you do not need to specify a target. Using items is a free action, so you will recover HP immediately without expending any charge segments of your ATB gauge. When you find yourself in a pinch, don't hesitate to use a potion. Remember, even if your allies are still standing, it's game over if the enemy manages to KO LykeAMage. And that is also what really makes people angry. Especially later in the game, when they're trying to play as one of your weaker characters who is exceedingly weak by having no health at all. Like, the character's great with magic, but oh, his HP is so bad. Alright, and this important thing's gonna happen that I can't stop. And those guys just died. That's great. It's real great. Well, this already escalated very quickly.
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Alright, I should explain what just happened. On Cocoon, no one can use magic. No humans can. The soldiers are given items called mana drives and Gravcon units. What Lightning just used was a Gravcon unit, which lets her, I guess, defy the laws of gravity would be good to say. Allows her to not take any impact upon landing, and would have let her float across to the other side if Saz didn't, do that right then. And the mana drives it's basically like magic, but they use machines to do it, and certain members of the military get specific parts. We're gonna come up against a guy like in the next fight who has a mana drive for thunder magic, and he will only be able to use thunder magic. He won't be able to use any other kind. Some enforcers later in the game, I guess that's what they're called, they'll be able to use like haste and protect, which will, in case you guys don't know, which I'm sure most of you do, but for those that don't, haste will let you use any of your abilities faster. And I'm going to use a potion real quick because I don't want Sass to die. And protect will not nullify completely, but like reduce the damage you would take upon physical attacks. I think, I'm trying to, you're in the way. Move. Alright, activate that. I'm gonna move this. Buttons and stuff. Alright, I think new to this game, I'm not entirely sure, I don't remember, is the status ailments Pain and Fog. Pain, no it isn't. Pain will prevent people from using physical attacks, and Fog will prevent... No, Saz, we can't. They're trying to kill us. Might as well get this over with. And Fog will prevent you from using magic attacks, which you will gain later.
Deportees, are we? Weapons down. I need for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
You didn't even give him a time frame. You're just like, okay. Alright. Attack chain. This, I can go over this now. To initiate an attack chain, first select auto battle or attack, and then choose a Psycho Marauder as the target. Oh, okay. See the bar displayed beneath your target's name? It's highlighted right there for you guys already. That's the chain gauge. Keep an eye on this as you strike. And after every attack, the gauge will fill slightly. The percentage is called the chain bonus. The more times you hit an enemy, the more damage it will take from other attacks. Like, the first attack with no chain bonus would do like 36 damage. But when the percent gauge goes up more, it will be like, I don't know, 58, I guess? I'm just giving out numbers here, I'm not entirely sure. And then it's telling us to stagger the opponents, which will happen once the chain gauge gets all the way up. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these small guys first, because they're obnoxious. Like, see, right now the Marauder's gauge is almost all the way up. And now that it, whenever it goes past the threshold, which was 104, it will immediately go up another 100%. Alright. One further blow will stagger your foe. Staggered enemy takes greater damage when attacked. Once the gauge is empty, the enemy will no longer be staggered. So now all of the damage we're doing is twice as effective. And the gauge will continue to fill until, or the percentage will continue to go up until the gauge has been lowered all the way. And it's a great way to fight later opponents, and it's immensely helpful. Alright. Credit chips. Alright. Oh, I'd love to go over that.
So, soldier,
Okay, says keep going. Keep going.
what's your angle?
Or you cannot answer, Lightning. Even though I already know.
What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
Fal'cie. My angle. I'm after the Fal'cie. Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
And he's suddenly all dark and stuff for a sec. Alright. Okay, load, understand.
Citizens, I would like to thank our brave false pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of your families, your friends, your neighbors would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool, and they will too. You got it?
Got it.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
Attaboy.
The Resistance Front. Hanging Edge. And now the story has changed, and so is our point of view. We are no longer Lightning and Says, we are Snowvilliers. I'll go ahead and give you a quick rundown of his character. Snowvilliers is the leader of a ragtag group called Nora, which stands for No Responsibilities, Obligation. No, it's No Obligations, Rules, or Authority. Oh yeah, depressing people are depressing. And Snow considers himself a hero. Yeah, it is crazy.
Crazy.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
No, it's even worse.
Maki's so lazy.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum. Their dreaded PSICOM, no less.
What's to dread? PSICOM's nothing but a whole
Oh hey,
bunch
I
of
probably should have
bluster
turned that
and
off.
bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all. Let's prove it. Yeah!
Alright, and now we're immediately thrown into battle.
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
And even though we had 2 other people with us, we now only have Godot, this rugged-looking fellow right here, and Lebro, this lady right here. And personally, these fights are, I think, are pretty interesting. Alright. And as you'll see, Snow doesn't use weapons. He uses his fists. I guess Hero does describe him, but so does Badass, if you want to go that way. And throughout these little battles with your Nora gang, instead of doing a blitz attack, Snow will throw hand grenades. And it's pretty devastating, because, you know, they're grenades. Your buddy Godot uses a machine gun and will shoot basically his entire clip into the enemy soldiers. We haven't even started.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Yo,
Oh,
boss.
you mean you have to ask?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey,
Yeah, it is.
that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
Oh, she knows how to appeal to our guy Snow. And LeBro, instead of using a machine gun or submachine gun like these other grunts and Godot are using, she uses a sniper rifle, I guess? I mean, it's kind of inconvenient, and she just, you know, only shoots once, so I guess it's a sniper rifle, or bolt action. But it does do some decent damage, and that's good. Alright guys, I apologize if this is like real slow, because I know at the beginning it's real bad. Like, it's slow.
Same plan as always. Hit 'em hard, hit 'em again.
But that real heroes didn't need plans. Alright, guess I could also go over some of the controls on the controller. On the Xbox version, if you press RB, it'll bring up the, I guess, scan ability that's usually in other games. And it'll show you their HP on their left, upper left-hand corner, their name right above it, their stagger points, what they drop, the resistance. The resistance is how hard it is to get the chain to increase. You'll also see their any specific notes at the bottom of the screen, their immunities and vulnerabilities on the right hand. And you can also continue to press RB and LB to look at different people. And in case you guys didn't notice, this guy, he's level 21. And he's level 24. And we're beasting them. And we're level 1s. I guess you can say that we're level 1s at least. It's pretty outrageous. Alright. And another one bites the dust. Why are you laughing? Seriously, there are dead bodies everywhere. Why are you laughing? Slowpokes. Even though they're immediately there. I guess, and I'll show off the abilities and use hand grenade because oh, why did I throw it that way? Like, literally, it's a grenade. Actually, I think I just covered all of the buttons, really. Oh, that battle didn't do so hot, since I decided to not use auto battle. Oh yeah, important cutscene. These are great. All of the plot development. Oh, wrong button, I'm sorry.
okay?
Why are these guys just here?
Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait! Let me fight with you!
You can't expect us to just
Why?
sit here.
Okay, so why are some of you only wearing the robes?
No.
Yep.
Please, let us help!
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one. Here you go. And one for you.
Oh, importance. Importance.
Take care now. Mom? Don't worry. Huh?
So I just
Hold it
moved
steady.
here.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
Importance.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Way to appeal to feminism.
Right.
It's the last one,
Because,
boss.
let's face it, moms are tough. And they're scary.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
Okay.
Push comes to shove. Keep them safe.
First impression of snow? All top.
All right, lay low and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area.
Alright, oh, hey, look, guys are already here. Way to go.
Going home together.
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits, on me!
Didn't we just come from that way, though? Why are we going back?
Time to go, kiddo.
And loading again. Those are great.
We're not
Guys.
losing to Psychop, you hear me?
We ain't losing, guys. Let me go ahead and open this. Get an iron bangle. These are always great, especially in the beginning. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show off this optimize real quick. Whenever you click one of these, it'll balance you appropriately. Like if you optimize balance, it'll try and maintain a balance of being strong and defensive. Offensive will not worry so much about your health and stuff. It'll try to increase the damage you can do with your abilities. Defensive is completely opposite. It boosts up your defense immensely by making you more immune to status ailments and elements in general. And it'll also just increase your health like the Iron Bangle does. Alright. And I really don't want to keep these long. Come on, Godot, stay sharp, man. Oh, okay. I think I'll end this off here, but I also wanted to show to you guys, if you move the control stick back and forth like 5 times, like this, your character will be extremely annoyed at you. See? He just told us to shove off. See? See, he's annoyed at us. And he never looks at us. Okay. I'll go ahead and save. And this has actually been a long time. And next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII, we'll start with Chapter 1, Warpath Home. See you guys next time.